To our environmental education class, that is our EVS class. So today we will be learning the 8th chapter of your EVS, that is the types of houses. So we will come to know what are the different types of houses. Okay, so what is a house? Basically you come to know that house is a place where human lives. Okay, so in everywhere, it's not like that only human lives, animals also live in such kind of small houses made for them. You can make small houses for dogs also, for kittens also, means for the cats also. Okay, so house means as the lion lives in the den, so that is a house for that animal. Okay, so it is being also told that house is basically, by this word house we come to know that house is basically means a place where human or animals they live or they have rest. So let us see what are these houses about. Okay, so you see, in according to your book, if you follow page number 47, you see different types of houses are being talked about. So what are the different types of houses? So you see, houses are built according to the environment of a place, and how it has to be built, it has to depend on the environment. Okay, you see, in the mountainous areas people build different kinds of houses. In the rain, means in which in the certain areas where the rainfall is very high, people build a different kind of houses. Okay, so let us learn about what are different types of houses. You can just open up your book and see the pictures. It is being already mentioned in the book. The pictures are there and you can just see, and as I read out and I explain to you, you will basically come to know and understand. Okay, so you see what is being told. Houses in the snowy areas, people living in the snowy mountains experience heavy snowfall every year. This makes their house with a sloping roof. When snow falls on the roof, it slides down and collects on the top. So it is being told, you see, that in the snowy mountainous areas where the snow falls, okay, so that sort of area people build their houses with the roof very slopy. Okay, so that the snow, it basically falls easily and it doesn't get stuck there. Okay, next it comes houses in the rainy areas. In the rainy areas of the world, those people experience heavy rainfall. In those areas people need to make sloping roofs. So they also make sloping roofs in just this structure, means you can say that just an inverted U, so that the water, as it falls on the roof, it basically slides down and doesn't makes any sort of jam or means storage in the roof of the house. Okay, so it is being told as that. Okay, so next we will be reading about houses in the boat. You see, in the boats also, in large boats also in Kerala, if you visit places like Kerala, okay, so you can find there that people build houses on boats also. Those people who are engaged in this kind of fishing activities. Okay, so basically if their house is at a far distance, they basically build up big boats, and they build up their houses at the boats itself, so that they can be there and they do such their activities, their fishing activities in the boat itself by living there. Okay, so the houses are being built in the boats also. So next, if we talk about stilt houses. So stilt houses are those houses, means as you can see the picture of page number 48, means these houses are basically built in such areas where the flood occurs most frequently. In the flood prone areas, this kind of houses are being made. Okay, and the pillars of those houses are basically made, the pillars, you know that when we build a house, pillars are being made in the house. So those houses, that stilt houses, the pillars are being basically made of wood, it is being told that. So you see, in the houses in the Arctic region, so in the Arctic region of this world, you will, as you will grow up, you will come to know that in the Arctic region of the world, the environment is very cold, and for that reason the people that build and the people living in that area, they build their houses just like the igloo. Okay, so they build igloos, and the people living in that region are basically known by a term, that the word, that is Eskimos. Okay, you have heard, I don't think that you may heard of this word, the pygmies, the Eskimos. These are the tribes of the people group. Okay, so they basically build the igloos for living there. Now you see, in such areas where the earthquake is most frequent, as you can say Upper Assam, in Assam only, basically we can term as that earthquake occurs most frequent. So people living in those areas where earthquake is most frequent, people build houses such as made of wood. So they make houses which are made of woods. Okay, and it is also being told, you see, the next part, that houses in the remote and the village areas. Remote and village areas means gaon. Okay, in the hamlet areas in where the population or the poor people lives there, those people do not have such capital of building their houses in such roof type and such in well developed houses. So they basically build their houses with muds and you can say hay. Okay, so those houses are not made of bricks and cements or tiles. Okay, now you see, people houses in the village areas and the houses in the urban areas, they differ. So houses in the village area are not so developed, but houses in the urban areas, urban means in city areas, you can find tall infrastructure, tall buildings there. Houses are well developed, well maintained, innovative. Okay, innovative means well designed, you can say that. Okay, they are properly designed and maintained. Okay, there is no dirtiness there, cleanliness is being also maintained. You can also find that in the village area people do not have electricity also, but in the urban areas they do not face such kind of problems. Okay, so this is the chapter basically about. You will come to know about different kinds of houses as you see the pictures and as you read the lines. Basically I didn't went line to line, but I went all on a short, so you can just come to know what it is trying to say. It is all about the different kinds of houses, okay, that people build in different areas based on the environment, based on their needs. Okay, thank you.